Good morning and welcome to the MDDC Contest Awards. I'm Rebecca Snyder, the Executive Director of the Maryland-Delaware DC Press Association. All this week, we will celebrate the amazing journalism that shapes our region. In addition to these Contest Awards episodes, which will drop at 11:30 a.m. today through Friday, we are hosting webinars about important issues in our industry. On Friday, we'll have a happy hour in Baltimore City where we can connect in person and celebrate our journalists. Please see the full schedule of events at mddcpress.com. Today, we'll focus on the best moves for our industry, the photography categories, online only, video, and commentary categories. We'll also award our prize for Website of General Excellence and the Editorial Rookie of the Year. This contest showcases the best of the best in our region, and we are proud of the work produced by our members. Let's get started. Our first category is Best Moves. There were 3 nominees in this category, which focuses on the best move an organization made to strengthen its work throughout the contest year. Let's take a look at each of our nominees. The Afro submitted a nomination for Relax, True Facts on the Vax. In July 2021, the Afro collaborated with Johns Hopkins Medicine and their managed care organization, Priority Partners, to produce a live Facebook event. They called it Relax, True Facts on the Vax. It was a light and entertaining discussion dispelling common and not so common misinformation about the COVID-19 vaccine, disease, and pandemic. It included musical selections, influencer remarks, person on the street interviews, comedic presentations, and factual information. The Afro pre-recorded segments with comedians and person on the street interviews, a musician, and experts who responded to the myths raised by the people on the street. They consolidated all of the segments into a live event and monitored the chat and responses to viewers in real time. It was a meaningful project combining the efforts of both the advertising and digital solutions department. The format was a refreshing take on a subject that many have grown tired of hearing about. They took a chance on a bold alternative approach and achieved significant results. The sponsors were complimentary, and they were all very happy with the reach and are hopeful that this project made a significant difference regarding vaccine hesitancy. Because of the success of the program, other sponsors have since approached the Afro to produce similar virtual events. As you can see in our slide, the total reach for this initiative was over 21,000 with a strong number of engagements and comments. There were special messages from Mayor Brandon Scott, experts from Johns Hopkins, Dr. David Wilson, the president of Morgan State University, and even Cisco, the multi-platinum American singer, songwriter, dancer, and member of Drew Hill. Our next nominee is the Baltimore Sun, nominating for Voices of Black History Month. As they write in their nomination letter, the reverberations of the racial reckoning of 2020 were barely in the rearview mirror when the Baltimore Sun began planning its 2021 Black History Month coverage. In a city that is majority Black, this is always a priority for the Sun, but it came at a time when the newsroom was re-examining its own role in perpetuating racism, and when we sensed that many in the community had become wary of the institution. For the Sun's Black History Month coverage, they wanted as many reporters in the newsroom as possible to contribute, not only as a way to diversify reporters' sources, but also to talk to people who often were not quoted in the paper. The coverage consisted of a compilation of essays from a broad mix of voices that include people of various ages, genders, geography, class, industry, and so on. In an effort to engage the community, the Sun decided to ask people how they would fix things. They asked residents, what will it take to move the region ahead in 2021 and beyond? Specifically, what do they want to change and how will they make those changes happen? They talked to a range of people, including a healthcare executive, a community activist, a retired teacher, 22 in all. The results were printed every Sunday in February and online weekly. The 100 or so word essays contained answers and comments that were strong, well-reasoned, and made up of tangible ideas. As part of the social media strategy, 4 of the authors were asked to read their essays, and the results were posted to Instagram. The Sun is proud of the work they did to give community members a voice in exploring what needs to be done to ensure there is substantial progress towards achieving racial justice and equity. The effort, which follows the creation in 2019 of a newsroom diversity committee and the Baltimore Sun's launch in 2020 of a diversity, equity, and inclusion reporting team, reaffirms the commitment to enriching the discussion surrounding race and assessing the Baltimore Sun's role in the process. Thank you, Baltimore Sun, for your nomination. Our final nominee is the Frederick News Post, and they have nominated the 2021 Best of the Best Reader Choice Awards contest. This contest just surpassed its 7th year and is the most recognized and popular contest in the Frederick community, where readers have the last word. Since 2015, Frederick County residents have been voting for their favorite local businesses, organizations, and attractions in anywhere from 150 to 200 categories. It's the biggest contest of its kind in Frederick County, with hundreds of thousands of votes cast annually. The contest proceeds in 3 phases: a nomination phase, a first round of voting, and a final round of voting. The contest normally runs each year from around August until November. Each year, the Frederick News Post tries to find fun and creative ways to get the community and advertisers involved and excited. For 2021, they introduced Bob's trusty sidekick, Freddie the dog. Bob was introduced in 2020, and for 2021, they introduced everyone to Freddie the dog. Bob and Freddie helped in getting the word out through the 2021 contest in print, online, email, and social media. This year, Bob changed characters in each round, ranging from Fancy Bob to Newspaper Reporter Bob. What fun! They also introduced Bob's Best Picks. Each week, the Frederick News Post features a different Best of the Best winner or finalist in print and through email to our Bob Insiders list, which has grown substantially since it was introduced in 2020. There are also special offers coupons. Throughout the contest, Bob nominees have the chance to add on special offer coupons to their packages. These coupons are continually promoted to the community in our Bob Insiders email and more. Each year, the Frederick News Post's Best of the Best program gets better and better and continues to grow in revenue. From 2020, the overall program grew about $50,000 in total revenue. And with the overall continued success of this program model, we have started to implement the contest in over a dozen of our other newspaper markets across the United States. Thank you, Frederick News Post, for your nomination. Now it's your turn. The Best Moves is an audience choice category. Viewers can vote by poll until Thursday, May 12th at 6 p.m. at the following survey link, https://www.surveymonkey.com/r/Best Moves 2021. The winner will be announced Friday, May 13th at our final awards episode. Thanks to our nominees. Our next section is photography. Our first category within photography is general news photo. In Division O, the winners are J.M. Giordano of the Baltimore Brew, sweeping the category, taking first and second prize. In Division F, Mike McClure of the Laurel Star takes second prize, and his colleague at the Seaford Star, Bernard Carr, takes first prize. In Division E, Lloyd Wolf of the Washington Jewish Weeks places second, and Brian Christa of the Howard County Times places first. In Division D, Matt Button of the Aegis sweeps the category, winning both first and second prize. In Division C, Carla Verisco of the Delaware State News places second, and her colleague, Butch Kamagais, places first. In Division B, Bill Green of the Frederick News Post wins second, and Paul Gillespie wins first for the Capitol. And in Division A, Jerry Haybraken of the News Journal wins second prize, and Kim Hairston of the Baltimore Sun takes first. And the best of show for general news photo goes to Kim Hairston of the Baltimore Sun for COVID modifications for the Maryland General Assembly. Congratulations, Kim. Breaking news photo is our next category. In Division S, Scott Serio wins first prize. In Division F, Mike Detmer of the Dorchester Star wins first. And in Division E, our winners are Dan Belson of the Southern Maryland News in second place, and Anthony Tillman of the Washington Informer placing first. In Division C, Dylan Slagle of the Carroll County Times places second, and Tom McCall snags first for the Star Democrat. In Division B, Katrina Zentz of the Frederick News Post places second, and Paul Gillespie of the Capitol wins first prize. And in Division A, our winners are Jerry Haybraken of the News Journal in second place, and Jerry Jackson of the Baltimore Sun in first. And the best of show goes to Jerry Jackson of the Baltimore Sun for Saturday Storm. Congratulations, Jerry. In our feature photo category, our winners for Division S are Scott Serio sweeping the category, taking both first and second prize. In Division O, the winners are Zach Hill, Regan Coombs, and Kathy Hollier of the Baynet in second place, and Fern Shen of the Baltimore Brew in first. In Division F, Mike Detmer of the Dorchester Star sweeps the category and wins first and second prize. In Division E, Ronald MacArthur of the Cape Gazette wins second prize, and Carrie Samus of Salisbury Independent wins first. In Division D, Kevin J. Parks of the Catholic Review wins second prize, and Dave Harp of the Bay Journal wins first. In Division C, Dylan Slagle sweeps the category for the Carroll County Times. Congratulations, Dylan. In Division B, the winners are Bill Green of the Frederick News Post in second place, and Paul Gillespie of the Capitol in first. In Division A, the winners are Jerry Jackson of the Baltimore Sun in second place, and his colleague Barbara Haddock Taylor in first. Congratulations. And the best of show for feature photo goes to Dave Harp of the Bay Journal for searching for the Maryland Darter. In our photo series category, in Division S, Scott Serio wins again for Cecil County Fair Rodeo Days. In Division O, G.M. Giordano of the Baltimore Brew wins first prize. In Division F, Mike Detmer of the Dorchester Star wins first. And in Division E, the winners are Todd Dudek of the Salisbury Independent in second place and Dan Cook of the Cape Gazette in first. In Division D, the winners are Matt Button of the Aegis in second and Brian Christa of the Laurel Leader in first. In Division C, Dylan Slagle of the Carroll County Times wins second prize and his colleague Brian Christa wins first. In Division B, our winners are Katina Zenz of the Frederick News Post in second place, and Katina wins first along with Bill Green and the staff of the Frederick News Post for a day in the life of Frederick County. In Division A, our winners are Lloyd Fox of the Baltimore Sun in second and Jerry Jackson, also of the Sun, in first. And the Best of Show for Photo Series goes to Scott Serio for Cecil County Fair Rodeo Days. Congratulations, Scott. Our next category is Best Photo Gallery. In Division F, the winners are Brian Christa and Jeffrey Bill of the Catonsville Times. In Division E, Brian and Jeff win it again, this time for the Howard County Times. In Division D, the staff of the Towson Times wins second prize, and Matt Button and Brian Christa of the Aegis win first. In Division C, the winners are Mark Clary, Chuck Snyder, and Butch Comgus of the Delaware State News in second, and Dylan Slagle, Jeffrey Bill, and Brian Christa of the Carroll County Times win first prize. In Division B, the winners are Katina Zenz of the Frederick News Post in second, and Paul Gillespie, Brian Christa, and Jeffrey Bill of the Capitol in first. And in Division A, the staff of the Baltimore Sun sweeps the category. And Best of Show for the Best Photo Gallery goes to the staff of the Baltimore Sun for 2021 Baltimore Sun Pictures of the Year. Congratulations. Our next category is Sports Photo, Action Shots. In Division S, Scott Serio sweeps the category, winning both first and second prize. In Division F, Mike McClure of the Laurel Star wins second place, and Jeffrey Bill of Catonsville Times wins first. In Division E, Brian Christa wins second prize for the Howard County Times, and Sean Lambert snabs first for the Coastal Point. In Division D, that Matt Button sweeps the category, winning both first and second prize for the Aegis. And in Division C, Gary M. wins second prize for the Delaware State News, and Dylan Slagle wins first prize for the Carroll County Times. In Division B, Paul Gillespie wins second prize for the Capitol, and Katina Zenz wins first at the Frederick News Post. In Division A, Carl Merton Farron of the Baltimore Sun wins second prize, and Ulysses Munoz of the Baltimore Sun wins first. And the Best of Show goes to Scott Serio again for hanging on. Congratulations, Scott. Our next category is Sports Photo Feature. In Division F, Doug Bishop wins the prize for the Bay Times Record Observer. In Division E, Brian Christa takes home first for the Howard County Times. In Division D, Matt Button of the Aegis wins first prize. And in Division C, Dylan Slagle wins second prize for the Carroll County Times, and Mark Clary wins first for the Delaware State News. In Division B, Paul Gillespie of the Capitol wins second prize, and Katina Zenz of the Frederick News Post wins first. In Division A, Kenneth Lamb of the Baltimore Sun wins second prize, and Jerry Haybraken of the News Journal wins first. And the best of show goes to Mark Cleary of the Delaware State News for Del Mar wins sixth straight title. Congratulations. Our next section is online only. Our first category is general social media reporting. In Division O, first prize goes to the staff of the Capitol News Service Wire for printing hate social media story. In Division F, the winners are Carly Milligan of the Baltimore Business Journal in second place, and Dorothy Boulware, Misha Green, Jessica Dorsch, and Megan Sales of the Afro win first prize. In Division C, Alec Branch, Ricky Pollitt, and Lauren Roberts of the Daily Times win first prize. And best of show for general social media reporting goes to the Afro, Dorothy Boulware, Misha Green, Jessica Dorsch, and Megan Sales for Afro News at Noon. Congratulations. Our next category is breaking news and social media reporting. In Division C, our winner is Angie Price of the Star Democrat. And best of show goes to Angie Price of the Star Democrat for Judge Newell. Congratulations, Angie. Our next category is best use of interactive media. In Division O, the winners are Emma Grazzato, Rachel Hunt, Eric Harklerode, Adam Martin, and Anton Vandemater of the Capitol News Service in second prize, and in first place, their colleagues Kelly Livingston and Madison Peak. In Division F, the Chicken Box hosts and Kevin Peck of the Afro win second prize, and Megan Sales, again of the Afro, wins first. In Division C, Brian Compere and Jason Wong of the Daily Record win first prize. And best of show for best use of interactive media goes to the Capitol News Service Wire for two narratives, how a 1919 massacre tore Elaine, Arkansas apart. Congratulations. Our next category is online blog commentary. In Division O, the winners are Len Lazarick for the Maryland Reporter in second place, and the Bethesda Beat Readers in first. In Division D, Christopher Gunty of the Catholic Review wins the top prize. In Division C, Brian Sears of the Daily Record wins second, and his colleague Jessica Markham wins first. And best of show for online blog commentary goes to the Bethesda Beat Readers of the Bethesda Beat for Coronavirus Chronicles. Congratulations, readers. And now we come to our website of General Excellence Award. In Division O, the Baltimore Fishbowl wins second prize, and the Capitol News Service wins first. In Division E, Coastal Point snags first place. And in Division D, the Catholic Review wins the first prize. In Division C, the Daily Record wins first prize. And in Division B, the Herald Mail wins second prize, and the Frederick News Post wins first. And in Division A, the Baltimore Sun wins first prize. And our best of show goes to the staff of the Baltimore Sun, with an honorable mention to the Daily Record. This award was judged by members of our Press Foundation. The judges remarked on the Sun's very good social strategy and good engagement from their audience. Local sports coverage is unmatched. The judges also noted that although coverage trends towards statewide and national coverage, they still do important local work that rises to national prominence. They have an impressive data package about COVID that drills down deep with charts and graphs. For the honorable mention, the judges noted that the Daily Record has fewer resources, but puts out a great site with lots of good features. They know their readers in their world, and they have fabulous events. Brian Sears especially does a lot of Facebook Live and social media interaction, and they've done some good things with data visualization. Congratulations to both the Sun and the Daily Record. Let's pause for a moment and recognize Local IQ, one of our sponsors. Local IQ is the marketing solutions division of the USA Network. They offer unmatched reach and unparalleled access to engaged audiences nationally and in local communities across the country. With this scale and experience across local markets, they know what works for healthcare, education, financial services, home services, and more. They bring together marketing technology and performance insights to help local businesses win with marketing solutions that work. And Local IQ is a proud and longtime supporter of the MDDC Press Association and MDDC Ad Services. Thank you for your support. We'll now move on to our next section, which is video. Our first category is general news video. In Division D, the winner is Kyle Taylor of the Catholic Review. In Division C, the winners are Angela Price of the Star Democrat in second place and Dylan Slagle of the Carroll County Times in first. In Division A, the winners are Ulysses Munoz of the Baltimore Sun in second place and his colleague Carl Merton Farron in first. And the best of show for general news video goes to Kyle Taylor of the Catholic Review for Glory Restored, Local Knights of Columbus Refurbish Historic African American Cemetery. Congratulations, Kyle. Our next category is Spot News Video. And our entry is the winning one from Carl Merton Farron, Kevin Richardson, and Nick DeMarco of the Baltimore Sun. They also snagged the best of show for that entry. The 3-alarm fire rips through Domino Sugar storage shed and enters Baltimore Refinery. Congratulations. Our next category is features video. In Division O, Zach Hill and Reagan Coombs of the Baynet win first prize. In Division D, Kyle Taylor of the Catholic Review wins first prize. In Division C, Greg Muller of the Star Democrat wins second prize, and Lauren Roberts of the Daily Times wins first. In Division A, Ulysses Munoz and Christina Tasic of the Baltimore Sun win second prize, and Jerry Houbraken of the News Journal wins first. And best of show for features video goes to Kyle Taylor again of the Catholic Review for Glory Restored. Congratulations. Our next category is sports video. And Kevin Richardson of the Baltimore Sun wins Division A and snags Best of Show. Congratulations, Kevin, for your prize-winning work for former Baltimore Colt Tom Matt on his legacy. Our next category is continuing coverage video. In Division C, Lauren Roberts and Thomas Costello of the Daily Times win first prize. In Division A, Jerry Jackson and Carl Merton Farron of the Baltimore Sun team together to win first prize. And best of show goes to Lauren Roberts and Thomas Costello of the Daily Times. Congratulations. Our next category is editorial blog video. In Division C, Sloan Brown wins first prize on behalf of the Daily Record. And in Division A, Kevin Richardson wins second prize and first, both for the Baltimore Sun. And best of show goes to Sloan Brown of the Daily Record for Off the Record with Sloan Brown. Congratulations. Our next category is special event video. In Division F, the winner is Dana Peck of the Afro, winning first for Relax, True Facts on the Vax. In Division C, Greg Mueller of the Star Democrat wins first prize. And in Division A, Lloyd Fox sweeps the category for the Baltimore Sun, winning both first and second prize. And best of show for special event video goes to Greg Mueller of the Star Democrat for Best of the Best Chesapeake 2021. Congratulations. Our next section is commentary. Our first category within the division is editorial. In Division F, Jacob Owens of the Delaware Business Times wins second prize, and Francis Tony Draper of the Afro wins first prize. In Division E, Stuart Dobson of Ocean City Today wins second prize, and David Holzel and Saleha Maya Zigboim of the Baltimore Jewish Times wins first prize. In Division D, Christopher Gunty of the Catholic Review wins first prize. And in Division C, Bill Derlin of the Cumberland Times wins first prize. In Division B, Rick Hutzel of the Capitol sweeps the category, winning both first and second prize. And in Division A, Peter Jensen of the Baltimore Sun wins second prize, and his colleague Tricia Bishop wins first. And best in show goes to Tricia Bishop of the Baltimore Sun for Trump Must Go. Congratulations, Tricia. Our next category is editorial cartoon. In Division E, Mark Emond of Ocean City Today wins first prize. And best of show goes to Mark Emond of Ocean City Today for Freedom of Speech Hypocrisy. Our next category is local column, critical thinking. In Division O, the winners are David Plimmer of the Baltimore Brew, sweeping the category, winning both first and second prize. In Division F, Joanna Sullivan of the Baltimore Business Journal wins second prize, and Tony Windsor of the Seaford Star wins first. In Division E, Michael Neubauer of the Washington Business Journal wins second prize, and Darren McCann of Coastal Point wins first. In Division D, Christopher Gunty wins second prize for the Catholic Review, and in first, Archbishop William Lowry of the Catholic Review places first. In Division B, Tim Rowland of the Herald Mail wins first prize. And in Division A, Patricia Tellerico of the News Journal wins second prize, and Peter Jensen of the Baltimore Sun wins first. And the best of show goes to Peter Jensen of the Baltimore Sun for The Myth of Legislative Term Limits. Congratulations. Our next category is local column, feature or humor. In Division O, the winners are Marion Winnick of the Baltimore Fishbowl in second place, and Alana Davis of Maryland Matters in first. In Division F, the winners are Dan DeVillio of Kent County News in second place, and Tony Windsor of Laurel Star in first. In Division E, Dave Frederick of Cape Gazette wins second place, and Darren McCann of Coastal Point wins first. In Division D, George Matzik Jr. of the Catholic Review wins second place, and Rita Butner, his colleague, wins first. In Division C, Lindsay Renner Wood wins second prize for the Cumberland Times, and Andy West of Delaware State News wins first prize. In Division B, Joshua Smith sweeps the category for the Frederick News Post, winning first and second prize. And in Division A, Dan Rodericks wins second prize for the Baltimore Sun, and Ryan Cormier wins first for the News Journal. And best of show goes to Andy West of the Delaware State News for Names, Not Numbers Will Tell the Story of the Pandemic. Congratulations, Andy. We now come to the last category of our broadcast today, the Editorial Rookie of the Year. This award honors a new journalist with less than 18 months experience in the field. The submission package included 3 to 5 clips of the reporter's work and a letter of recommendation from his or her editor. 4 nominations were received from our member publications. Entries were judged by our MDDC Foundation board members. Our judges were looking for versatility, feature in news, writing, social media, video, and skill. All nominees delivered. Let's meet them now. Our nominees are Jillian Atzelek of the Frederick News Post, Christine Condon of the Baltimore Sun, Priscilla Gonzalez de Duran of the Catholic Review, and Natalie Jones of the Star Democrat. And our winner is Christine Condon of the Baltimore Sun. The judges were impressed with Christine's versatility and sophistication. In her recommendation letter, Trifilatsis and Sam Davis, her managing editors, note that not only is Condon prolific, often producing 6 stories a week, but she has a keen sense of audience. They went on to note that as an emerging news reporter, she has been at the forefront of some of the biggest stories of the year. She has had her hand in the coverage of the on-field death of a local football player, the complicated COVID vaccine rollout in Maryland, problems with the state unemployment system, the fatal shooting of a Baltimore police officer, and the takeover of Brood 10 cicadas. It is safe to say that there are few reporters in the newsroom as versatile as Christine Condon. Christine graduated in 2020 with a degree in journalism and political science from the University of Maryland. Congratulations, Christine. I also want to put a plug in here that Christine was one of MDDC's Reese Cleghorn interns and interned at the Daily Record. So we love that our interns go on to do wonderful things. Congratulations again to Christine. Thank you for tuning in today for our awards broadcast. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll focus on features, sports, and the Jim Keat Foy Award. And then Friday, we'll wind up with news and beat reporting, News Organization of the Year, and the Courage in Journalism Award. Don't forget to vote for your best move. Your choices are the Afro for Just Relax, True Facts About the COVID Vaccine, the Baltimore Sun for Voices in Black History Month, and the Frederick News Post for Best of the Best Reader Choice Awards. I'd also remind you that tomorrow we have Recruiting into the Industry, a panel discussion at 10 a.m. and then in the afternoon, a case study on the Independent News Media Inc.'s Best of the Best program. On Friday, after our broadcast, we'll meet for happy hour in Baltimore City. You can see and register for all of those events at our website, mddcpress.com. Thanks so much.